Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome. I am Josh Strife. Hayes, let's talk about gaming, geeky gossip and nerd news throughout the world today. It is October the 26th. Hope you guys have all had a great day and I've had a really interesting day. I've been scrolling through a bit of Reddit, been scrolling through a couple of newspapers, and this is only the third or fourth kind of daily update video that I've made so far, but I've been thinking, what do I care about? What do I genuinely care about? What am I passionate about? What do I know about? Because I could easily just find the headlines of all of the newspapers and just regurgitate them back to you verbatim. I could say, oh, by the way, this is going on and this is going on, but what would be the point of that? There's already way too many, both YouTubers, Twitch streamers and newspapers doing that already. So I'm going to cover a couple of the major stories that caught my eye, that caught my interest, but then I'm going to have a look at one most important story. Now, these first three stories we're going to have a look at today, they're nice, they're great, they show humanity in a good light, but they're not the focus. Let's go through it. The first story, in a day of good news today, we're going to go through these nice and quickly. A day of good news. Taiwan holds the first gay pride parade since legalizing gay marriage. Good job, Taiwan. Well done. Whether you like the parade or not, doesn't matter. They've finally caught up to the rest of the world. Well, the rest of the first educated world anyway, and said, yep, same-sex marriage, absolutely fine. You guys do whatever you want. Good job with that. It's always been a place of parades and a place of marching with pride, but now it's legal. So good job to them. And I was reading that and I was thinking, that's pretty good stuff. Good job. Wonder what else we can do as humans. Oh, look at that. Type 3 polio officially declared eradicated across the world. Good job, scientists. We have got rid of type 3 polio. Now, there are three types of polio, and it is, of course, a deadly, destructive disease. As of yet, there is no known cure, but the inoculation does work. The polio vaccine protects people for life. So we're 66% of the way toward eradicating polio from the world. Good job. I was thinking, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good news. What else is happening? What about NASA astronauts, the first ever all-female spacewalk? See, this is what you want as far as positive female role models go. Forget Captain Marvel. Forget the idea of, oh, let's make people famous just because they're unbeatable and they're extremely powerful females. No, these are actual scientists doing actual work in actual space. So that is girl power right there. Those girls are doing a good job. That is incredible. That's three pretty good stories, aren't they? Three pretty interesting stories. Taiwan finally legalizing gay marriage. We've got the polio virus being destroyed. We've got all-female spacewalks. This is great. This is good, positive stuff. But it's not the most important thing to happen recently. Nowhere near. Here's the most important thing. You ready? Magic the Gathering and My Little Pony are teaming up to release an official My Little Pony expansion set. Now, Magic the Gathering, and those of you who are thinking this is not serious, this is deadly serious. I mean, this news is slightly old, but I've only just heard about it, so it's new to me. Magic the Gathering, for those of you who don't know, is effectively a children's card game played by people who don't really have much else going on in their life. And I won't really take it seriously until they unban Birthing Pod. Come on, Wizards, do it. It was the best modern deck, sort it out. Anyway, they are owned by Hasbro. Wizards of the Coast are owned by Hasbro. And Wizards of the Coast being owned by Hasbro means that they are officially linked to My Little Pony, also owned by Hasbro. These two intellectual properties are owned by the same parent company, so in theory they can do this. They did it a while ago with Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons and Wizards of the Coast and Magic the Gathering all owned under the same parent company, so you can buy a Dungeons and Dragons expansion book that talks about the plane of Zendikar, allows you to actually play there. But let's go through and have a look at this. Wizards of the Coast is once again raising funds for Extra Life, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital, and you can help. They're doing it for charity. Good job, guys. This year, our goal is to raise more than ever before, and through a dedicated product, a creator campaign, extra live streams, blah, 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 blah. Let's get to the important stuff. Ponies the Galloping. That's what they're actually calling this expansion. 3 silver-bordered magic cards, 1 double-sided, featuring some of our favourite My Little Pony characters. Let's have a look. We've got, and I'm going to use some Magic the Gathering language for those of you now, so for those of you unfamiliar with the game, feel free to just stare at the screen so that I'm going on with. Princess Twilight Sparkle. She's going to cost 1 white and 1 blue. Legendary creature Alicorn. She's flying. Other Alicorns, Horse, Pegasi, Ponies and Unicorns you control get +1/+1, so she is a Lord. She's a 2 mana, 2/2, 2 power, 2 toughness, everything else gets +1/+1. Lord so far. She does have an activated ability, 1 of each colour mana, so white, blue, black, red, green, and you get the following effect. If you control Applejack, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash and Rarity, every pony wins the game. So she's got like a daughter nothingness style I win instantly effect on her. Now you might think that I'm pronouncing those names pretty quickly for just sight reading them. You might think maybe I was a brony in a past life. Yeah, we all have dark times in our lives, okay? Season 1 and 2 were good. Shut up, right? They're decent. Rarity, legendary creature, unicorn, 1 generic mana, 1 white, 1 blue. She is a 2/2 unicorn. Rare and mythic spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. She has the activated ability of paying 1 generic, tapping her and revealing a My Little Pony toy you own. Because, come on, we all own them, let's be honest. Until the end of turn, another target creature gains protection from each colour in that toy's coat, mane and outfit. See, I like that. That's a flavour win. That's flavourful. I like this. Now, these cards, of course, some of them are double-sided. Nightmare Moon seems to flip into Princess Luna, which matches how it works in the show. Nightmare Moon, of course, being the villain in the first episode, Princess Luna coming back as a kind of hero later on. Let's go down and have a look. The Ponies the Galloping card set will be sold on HasbroPulse.com from October 22nd to November the 5th and will cost $50. Wizards of the Coast will donate $30 to Extra Life, benefiting Seattle Children's Hospital for each copy of Ponies the Galloping trading card set it sells. Now, this is pretty impressive. The 3 cards are there with some packaging around it and everything as well. With some good stuff going on. The cards are, of course, silver bordered, which means they will not be legal in any kind of standard or modern tournament level play. But if you guys play Commander with your friends and you allow silver bordered cards, then yeah, throw these in, why not? Because they are all legendary creatures, they could technically be your commanders. So if you wanted to run if you wanted to run a multicolour deck on all 5 colours, you could go with Twilight Sparkle as a legendary creature because she's got all 5 on her colour identity, and Nightmare Moon would be a great mono black commander. In fact, her ability is lovely. Look at this. This is a real flavour win. Nightmare Moon, a 6/6 legendary creature, Alicorn, costing 4 generic mana and 2 black. She has flying, as they all do. As long as it's nighttime, Nightmare Moon gets +2/+2 and has Menace. I like that. So if you play at night, you can be like, haha, my creature is much stronger than yours. That's brilliant. Let's have a look at a few more. Now, friendship really is magic with our limited edition My Little Pony Magic the Gathering playmats bundled by Ultra Pro. We'll scroll down, have a look at these on screen right now. You know what? As far as artwork goes, they're not bad. Like, I'm not going to rip this artwork apart. These are actually quite nice. And if you want to, you can purchase an uncut sheet of foil New Phyrexia and foil Throne of Eldraine to help with the whole charity thing they're going for. And they've got some streaming events going on there and a couple of creator campaigns. I get that. You also, if you do play Magic the Gathering Arena, which is the online version, you can get a couple of online card sleeves. They're on screen right now, just showing you those designs. They're really, the artwork is great. I mean, the bronies are going to have a good time. The Magic the Gathering crew are going to have a good time. People that manage to fall into both camps are going to love everything about this. I just think it's fun. It's just a fun, silly thing for them to do, and I love it when companies take multiple IPs that they own and say, hey, why don't we just have fun with this? Why don't we just combine them together and see what happens? So, well done, Taiwan. Good job with the whole legalizing gay marriage thing. Excellent job, humanity, at destroying polio. Well done, women in space, for doing a spacewalk. But more importantly than all of that, well done, Hasbro, for making a My Little Pony themed Magic the Gathering set. As far as I am personally affected, that is the most impressive thing to happen to me today, all day. So thank you. I appreciate that. For anyone who can't quite taste the sarcasm, because I always do worry, this is more of a sarcastic video. I like what they've done, but the other three things are definitely not to be sniffed at. Thank you very much for your time, as usual. I'll try and bring you a daily update of something every day, even if we're not quite on the cutting edge of what's going on. I always like to keep you guys informed of geek and gaming and nerd news, because that's the kind of stuff I love. But for now, thank you very much for your time. You can come and chat to us on Discord or watch on Twitch. Discord link in the description below. Twitch is twitch.tv/Josh Strife Hayes. Cheers for your time, guys. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day, every pony.